Hello, welcome to a new Pioneer video. So today we are going to play Niv To Light, Jorion, Bring to Light, Niv-Mizzet, whatever you want to call it. So this deck has been around since the beginning. This was my weapon of choice in the first place through regional, without Jorion and without a lot of the new cards. This deck, so the idea is like you're playing all the colors, so any new set can bring you new cards, right? And it's slowly getting better. The last very good addition is Lightning Helix, but also Analyze the Pollen, which doubles as an early way of hitting your land drops into, it's your classic Traverse the Urban Wall. It's just a lot easier to get than Traverse. Apart from that, we have Bulky for the Bring to Light into Bulky combo, which is the real way of how this deck wins games. And we have random stuff like a lot of one-offs. Triple Wandering Mind. This is insane to me. This card is so medium. All the Fables. It's just very good with Fable, right? Up the Beanstalk and Sylvan Caryatid as early drops. Same with Vanishing Verse. It seems now it's not that important to kill one drop, so nobody's playing Chain to the Rocks, which used to be a staple in these decks. We're playing the old Niv-Mizzet, the good one, to be honest. Sorry, this one. ETB, you draw a bunch of cards. But this one gives you like unlimited Bring to Lights. So it's pretty cool actually. Leyline Binding and Sunfall as our white exile spells, and Deafening Clarion as an early sweeper. You can configure this deck literally any way you want. To the extent that, for example, last year for LMS Valencia, Javier Dominguez and I, Talai, played a version without Niv-Mizzets, and we just played 4/6 Rhinos. It was like Bring to Light for, it was like turn 4 6 Rhino, turn 5 Bring to Light for 6 Rhino, copy 6 Rhino with my Fable, you're dead. It was very fun, but I think the format has gotten a bit too powerful for that deck. Cyborg, just a bunch of stuff, right? Like Fatal Push to interact, Krenko and Dumping to try to beat Lotus, which is like unwinnable. This guy, because it's uncontrollable and makes your stuff uncontrollable, and it's also like a 6/6 with Flash, which is gigantic. Notion Thief to stop your opponents from drawing, notably Phoenix decks. Same with Campbell. And we have a Cyborg that's very anti-Phoenix and anti-Lotus, which makes sense. Quakebringer versus Amalia, very cool tech. Just you can play any card you want. You have all the 5 colors. But as you can see, we are black is more or less the splash. We have the main deck Unmoored Ego, the one of K command, and the Vanishing Verses, and that's it. The rest of the colors are more percent. I love this deck. Always have, always will. Let's play it. Okay, first round versus what did the cow say? We got some people with awesome names in here. Okay, solid hand. Up the Beanstalk is very important. It's how you really beat Thoughtseize decks. Because sometimes they can grind you out, but there's no way you can grind me if I have Up the Beanstalk. Also, reminder, Up the Beanstalk draws 2 cards with Bring to Light. If you are getting a 5-drop. If you are getting a 4-drop, like a 6 Rhino, it doesn't. But, damn it, I love 6 Rhino. Also, it works so well with Fable. 6 Rhino just wonderfully synergistic with Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Okay, opponent is mulliganing to 5. Into Thoughts. I mean, sure, we are going to lose that Up the Beanstalk probably, but they are on 5. They have already used a card. We are ahead, but you never know. Oh, okay. It's an aggressive deck. We have an aggressive start. Is that what's going on here? Playing Savai Triome because with the island it will allow me to play a turn 2 or with the island or the forest. I could play turn 2 Leyline Binding, which is like quite important. Okay, start drawing cards. Oh, Bring to Light will. So we need a way of breaching the gap from until the 5 drops we have. hopefully our opponent doesn't have enough pressure to punish us. If they have a second blood type. Okay. Okay. See what you're doing. That's a lot of pressure. We could totally lose this game. I'm actually going to cycle the Ketria Triome because I just care about finding a play for next turn, and getting Jorion into my hand is not going to do that for me. Yeah, you can Thoughtseize, like all my cards are great. But it's going to be close, right? 3 and 3 and 2, that's 8. 8, 8. Huh. We're going to play Niv-Mizzet and hope to stabilize? No, we need a play next turn. We totally need a play. Wow, we could die. We totally die here. Let's find something good. That works. That works too. And since I don't want to, I don't want to use the Mana Confluence mana, because I don't want to take damage, Fable will have to do. I would love to find an Omnath, of course. It's a way to stabilize our life total. And okay, so our blocker didn't work. Now we're in a rough spot. Was it better than... I don't know. Wow. It's a solid draw, but not enough, because our mana is very awkward right now. Well, saved. Saved? Are we? So I kill something? And I die to the rest, right? 3 plus 2, 5. I go up to 4. Oh my god, we're going to die with a mul to 5 from our opponent. To be fair, we played one relevant spell, that's Up the Beanstalk. Maybe the Fable was a mistake. I should have played the K command. Like, kill, make you discard, something like that. We have taken 1 damage. We have killed a thing. Now this wouldn't be here. Yep. No way to get out of this situation, I don't think. Also, we cannot play Niv-Mizzet with this mana base. Wow. Okay. Opponent, like, this is how you lose this matchup, right? Pure aggression. I don't want Unmoored Ego. We'd rather have a push. And what else I don't like in the main deck? This is return something with mana value 3 or less. So this is a regrowth, but if it's mana value 3 or less, you can put it onto the battlefield. Okay. Instant speed and everything. I think I'm fine. Maybe second push. Like, all of our deck is value oriented. I think we need to change that. But that can happen, right? Like, we kept a solid hand, we drew a 5-drop and a 5-drop, and we died. So our mana was a bit shaky, I guess. This doesn't cast our spells. It's actually better. We'll put down the Niv To Light. Basically, any land gives us Leyline and even Wandering Mind. Yeah. Now we have to face a lot more discard spells. Like this hand is cheap and redundant, it's just missing a couple of land drops. Like that one. Perfection. So we have no play for next turn, but we will have the turn after that. It's a bit weird, because Jetmir Garden gives us all of the modes on Lightning Helix already, all of the colors of Lightning Helix, so Fable will be redundant if I take it. I think in the spirit of making Leyline Binding as cheap as possible, and to make sure Drowned Catacomb enters untapped, I need white for Cosmic Rebirth and white for Lightning Helix. If I take a plains here, it's going to suck. If I don't take it, I cannot play my Lightning Helix. So yeah, plains it is. Or having, I don't know, one of the problems with this kind of decks, usually, mana base. Like mana bases are usually very poor, and they have a lot of room for improvement. So if you want to make this deck better, just work on the mana base a lot. Like having Triomes that don't work with your checklands, that cannot be right. Understand that whenever you change your spells, you should update your mana base. Like it has also like it's already solved. Like there are mana bases that are optimal and others that are not. This way, if I draw, there are some draws in my deck that will not allow me to go turn 5 Niv-Mizzet, and that's unacceptable. You are playing Niv-Mizzet and Bring to Light, every 5 lands you play should allow you to play them untap. This was the case when, like, I don't know, you read Paulo's report from PT Brussels, Players Tour Regional Brussels, where they played this deck. They mentioned that we just wanted all the lands to cast Niv-Mizzet the moment you have 5 of them. And those mana bases were worse than now, because now we have the Triomes. So please, make sure you're playing a functional mana base. This list is by Misplaced Ginger, but I'm sure that Misplaced Ginger just copy pasted this list. Okay. Yep. We'll just kill that soldier now. I wanted, if I drew an untapped land for Niv-Mizzet, I would have played it. This way, so we have white, green, red, black, blue. Okay. Cool. Another discard. Hopefully they play another Duress. That would be awesome. I'm ditching Jorion here. Niv-Mizzet seems a lot more important than Jorion. Like Jorion does very little. What's awesome about Jorion is once you Leyline Binding a legendary creature like Sheldred, the moment they play a second one, you just go Jorion, blink my Leyline, give you your Sheldred, it's legendary, you have to sack it, end step it comes back, I get the thingy, and that's awesome. Also, I try to always prioritize playing I would say it. Wow. Okay, Bring to Light and One Day Mine. It's not terrible. We only have the one red source, but this could convert into a Valky. Valky is really hard to kill for them. They usually have like 1 removal, sometimes 2. So yeah, always try to hit in the early game, like tokens and similar stuff with your ley lines. So whenever you play your Jorion, you can get extra value from the ley line. Asiok is problematic. Highly problematic right now. Okay, they milled me. Milled Analyze the Pollen and stuff. That was a great draw, because now I have Lightning Helix and One Day Mine available. Fine, Leyline Binding, Bring to Light, Vanishing Verse. Want to take the Leyline, I think, and Leyline the Asio. 2 mana, not the greatest, but I think it's more annoying than Liliana right now. Also, we can kind of control the Lily with the Wandering Mind. They would, if I were them, I would probably cast out Liliana, minus, kill the Wandering. Okay. If their last card is not a way to kill Valky, I say we win. One thing that I like playing in these decks is a Jorion in the main deck. You can do that. Nothing stops you from playing Jorion in the main deck. Just play it. Could also take Klothys, but Valky is just so powerful. Well, sorry, Tibalt is so powerful. Like, at the very least, it's a 3-for-1, right? And if they don't kill it, it's GG. Now they untap and they kill it, we still are going to play the Up the Beanstalk, we're going to play the Blood Tide Harvester, and they have spent that card from the hand. Sorry? Yeah. That's not killing my Tibalt, so... I find there's a lot of tricky things to learn with Bring to Light decks, but they are not the hardest. Usually it's like, look at your hand, how many colors I have, how many lands, play the thing with the most colors and the most mana total. But there's stuff here and there. For example, the Silent things with Leyline, taking into account that you're going to play the Jorion at some point. I think that's really interesting always. Okay, gonna play Up the Beanstalk. Remember, you can pay any color for the Valky spells. Nice one. Not for this one. Our opponent can concede at any point they want. They don't have to, of course. They are free to do as they please. I will exile Lily because I don't want them messing with my stuff. But yeah, this is why the deck is so powerful and is so well positioned in a mid-range meta. Okay, they can loot or ram it. Sure thing. Bye bye, Omnath. Okay, draw 2 cards. Well, not the best, I would say. I could cycle the Triome, or I could use the Blood token. Cycling gives me more outs to draw something good, because if I draw something bad, I can then use the Blood token. That's a good draw. The problem is I don't want the Lily messing up the thing, so killing Liliana. And analyzing the pollen, siling a 5, sorry, chooses an 4 and getting Niv-Mizzet. I think Reborn is fine. Could be the other one, but okay. Also, the ultimate on Valky. -8, exile everything at 3, but if it's on 8, as it is right now, it exiles itself, so you can play it again. It's just unbelievable how good it is. Okay, I will champ. Don't worry. Don't worry, everything's coming back. Really makes no sense to keep playing this game. Silent Graveyard, that includes itself. Now I got this in my hand. In paper, I just take the both graveyards and then I go like because I'm an asshole. Yeah. Just let me play. Draw. I missed. Wow. Blot out target due. Play a Mutable. Play a couple of Blood Tides. And say go. That was a well fought battle. On the draw, I will want an extra push to really kill the things. Taking out. Like, all the cards are good, right? Clarion is fine, still decent. Probably was worse on the play. I'm going to take out a Wandering Mind, find the body to be too underwhelming. Alright. Oh, Sylvan Caryatid. Old friend. Yeah, this is a solid hand. That. If the Caryatid gets discarded, it will kind of suck. Oh, having 2. It's very bad versus a Liliana, like on curve. But they play at least 2, right? Not die. Oh. I think it's still fine to try to fit the Caryatid here. So, even if they go Liliana minus, we can like play a second one or even play a Vanishing Verse on the Liliana. So we have options. Sorry. If this is a Bane Reaper, which it could very well be, now we have a creature to sacrifice. That's something. An unkillable creature to sacrifice. Because sometimes like they can respond to your actions and yada. This way. This is a great start. If they had a discard spell on turn 1, we will be very behind. I mean, we are behind, don't get me wrong. It's just we are fine. Now they will take the Fable, and we'll have to find something to do. Our deck is always top decking. We are just top decking is our life. The problem was game 1. We shouldn't lose game 1. But they just drew for a mult to 5. Don't get me wrong. Maybe they mult to 5 knowingly because we revealed a Jorion. And maybe they just wanted to really find a good hand and they totally did. Okay, bring to light. Come on, bring to light. Omnath. Omnath into bring to light. What do I want to play in this board? I have to be careful because like I could take a Sunfall. Sunfall is fine. It's probably Niv-Mizzet, but if it misses, it's going to really suck. I think the board is a bit too clogged for bulky. So let's go with Niv-Mizzet and hope we hit something good. Just a Lightning Helix would be enough. Clarion plus K command is not bad. Will allow us to rebuy our Niv-Mizzet once they kill it. There used to be this card, a Selfless Glyph. People used to play it. It's great in this kind of situations, right? Like you leave your Caryatid alive and you kill everything else. I was playing Solar Blaze, which again it doesn't kill Caryatid. It didn't kill its Rhino, and it kills Sheldred because it has Death Touch. It does is 2 white red. Every creature deals damage equals to its power to itself. So it doesn't kill all 3s or 4/5s unless it's Sheldred that has Death Touch. And I think that card is great when you're playing Caryatid. Because a lot of times it's like, yeah, I want to sweep your board, but I don't want to go back 2 lands because I have Caryatid, right? So with that, your fine is it kills basically all the creatures that are relevant in the format. Okay, plus in Sorin. I'm playing another one. That's interesting. I don't have to block. And I probably won't block. Oh, we're minusing. Wait. Did I just learn something? No, it's from the graveyard. For a second I was like, wait, does this put the card from the graveyard onto the battlefield? No. No, it does not. Yeah, now we are in trouble. Because if I Deafening Clarion, the Bane Reaper will die. We'll see everything dying, and we will die to that trigger. So that's problematic, to say the least. So that's problematic. Bane Reaper is a hell of a card. What if I Clarion? Okay. Oh. Mountain. I wanted to get a mountain. Change of plans. Oh, what a misclick. So I wanted to get a mountain, give me Niv-Mizzet lifelink with the Clarion, attack Sorin. If they trade, I go up +2 life, and then I have Caryatid at the ready to champ block. But now I'm dead. Damn it. Ah, the misclick, huh? I think we were in a terrible spot anyway, but we had a line. The thing is, they don't really have to block in a situation. We get rid of the soaring. I think we're dead anyway. The mirror. This hand seems decent in the mirror. I want all 4 cards. Okay. Omnath plus Fabled Passage is just so powerful. Playing the Mana Confluence so I can Vanishing Verse whatever if they play a Fable or something. Would I Vanishing Verse the Fable itself or the Goblin token? Oh, this is not the mirror. Well, maybe it is. Is it like Jeskai control? No, it's the mirror. They missed. I want to play my Fable because they cannot bring to light next turn, so I have one more turn. If I get to attack with the Fable token and get a treasure, I could go Omnath plus Fable Passage, play a Unmoored Ego. I don't think that's going to happen, but it could. Yeah. Come to me, baby. Klothys seems very medium in a matchup full of Leyline Bindings, but I could be wrong. Can attack. I'm going with the Omnath. They could have stuff here, like a Leyline Binding or something. But why didn't they kill my Fable then? Are they scared of this play? They should. Need a swamp. With a more Ego then. For naming Bring to Light. They can of course hardcast the things, but Bring to Light is just so powerful. They had one in hand. Kind of makes sense with how they were playing. Okay, anything interesting? They have main deck Krenko. Extinction Event. One Day Mine. Limited. 2 Nahiris. Nahiri is fun. Oh, I have played Nahiri in the past in this deck. Now they can play their own Omnath, but we are very, very ahead. Okay, their own Omnath, which we cannot currently kill. We cannot currently do much with our hand. We can offer the Omnath trade. I like that. It's very obvious that we have a backup Omnath. But what are they going to do? Not block? Just realized we cannot play Omnath this way, so I have to pay life. Stupid swamp. Stupid sexy swamp. Still doing fine. But I should have played the land pre-combat, so I gain the life with the other Omnath. So we should be at 17. Ooh, Up the Beanstalk. Nice. I can assign that one. I don't think I want to spend my treasure token yet. Okay. So getting this into hand. Vanishing Verse in the Up the Beanstalk. Legend Alarm and attacking for 6. We are so extremely ahead. Next turn we can draw a bunch with Jorion. Remember, Jorion with Up the Beanstalk draws twice, right? When you cast it, you draw because you cast a 5 mana spell. And when you blink the Up the Beanstalk, you draw again because you blinked it. Nahiri? Yeah. But annoying. Oh, that's nice. Blue. Draw. Probably find something. Can I find a Lightning Helix? Oh, finally. Why is our opponent still battling? They have. Like, they're not getting back from these games. Like the other opponent when we had the Valky and everything. Like, just stop. Give up. I was going to play the Wandering Mine, but if they draw a Sunfall or something similar, like any sweeper, that could be a way of start getting back into the game. So let's not give them that option. Molten Collapse. Fable. Cool. Can I get a Leyline Binding? Oh. That is fine. It's probably. I should have played it first, pre-combat. Are they even blocking? No. No Leyline Binding. Always unlucky. We don't find a Leyline Binding now. We're going to draw like a million cards. Sell this. They come back. We draw a bunch. And we will discard hand size. Draw. From the Leyline Binding. So upkeep. Discard the 2 Triomes. And upkeep. Play Leyline Binding. Draw 2 cards from the Up the Beanstalk triggers. Yeah, I would say we're ahead. This is more or less like the domain mirror in standard, but you're doing even more powerful stuff, so it's harder to come back. They could have, I think, oh, they have a Vanishing Verse in hand, right? Okay. Still withdrew 2. Then I should have gone for the Goblin Summon token. That was on its play. I will oblige and block. Now with the Lightning Helixes, you can just... You have a bit of reach. You Helixing my Jorion? Or did you just really need the treasure token for a Niv-Mizzet or something? Niv-Mizzet Reborn. Nope, 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 nope. I truly don't understand why people play Niv-Mizzet. It's just like, what did they... 2 Niv-Mizzets have been resolved in this game. Both did very little to win. Like, very little. Playing this for 5, but actually I want to get the bulky. There's a risk with the Up the Beanstalk that you, with this first trigger, you could draw your whatever you're searching for. That's actually a legit risk. Exile that, attack for 8, Lightning Helix face, and win. So yeah, I don't understand Niv-Mizzet in this kind of decks. Like, I see it as a 5 mana 6s that draws between 1 and 2 cards. Like, that's fine, but it's not even that powerful. So, okay, Lightning Helix seems bad, Clarion seems bad, Sunfall seems acceptable, Dovin's Veto seems good, some of these cards are probably decent, Unmoored Ego is fine in the mirror. Again, I don't think Klothys is good, maybe I'm wrong, maybe it's like very good, maybe I'm very wrong here. But probably not Notion Thief is better. What about this thing? I don't think so. Notion Thief has to be decent. Like you play it in response to a Beanstalk trigger. Maybe not. Oh, there's Fable. We are playing Fables. It stops the Fable. It doesn't, like, you don't get the cards because they are not drawing with it. I think it's fine. Hello, I have a bird. This is a hand. It has a Fable. How are you going to mulligan a hand with a Fable? Right? Actually has 2 Fables. It's weird to me there's no number of Thoughtseize in this list. Like 0. Very weird. That seems weird to me, like incorrect. No Thoughtseize, no Backbusteros. I don't know how I like to play my decks. I'm going to pay the life because if they go Fable go, I'd rather exile it and then get my own. Since I have the K command for the other side of the Fable, I guess it's right to kill the token. So maybe Notion Thief is a good card to cyber in so you can discard it to the Fable. Think about it. Alright, up the beanstalk. Now we have the Notion Thief for it. And not Notion Thief's stack. So you will draw extra cards, I think. We are hitting that. Huh. So letting me have the extra mana. That's a choice. Probably correct to still play my Niv-Mizzet ahead of the curve. It's always time to play silly cards like Notion Thief. Okay, that was a... Wow, drawing 3 cards. That was a lot. I will of course discard the Notion Thief. So they think they know about it. But they don't because I have another one. Is that how it works? I think so. So they also think that's an acceptable card to bring in. Most interesting. How do you win the game with this deck? Well, you just have Niv-Mizzet Reborn and you just attack a bunch of times. I'm going to make them discard. I think that's more valuable than getting another Notion Thief. Discard, kill that thing. And we have the Dobbin's Veto to draw. They're safe. Omnath could be annoying. Their own Niv-Mizzet could be annoying. That we got it covered. Since we don't know what they are getting with it, there's no reason on earth to let them have it. We won. We drew so much better than them. That was easy. Okay. Yorion. One problem with this deck is that my hands are way too small to shuffle it. That's it. That's a fact. Small hands. That's why my favorite pro is Simon Nielsen, because he's the only player with smaller hands than I do. Like, of course, there's probably somebody that's 10, I don't know, like 145 and has small hands, but like people of my size with small hands, not so many. Okay, control, maybe? Temple Garden was a great draw, because now if we get our Fable counter, which it could very well happen, we could bring it back with the Cosmic Rebirth instant speed. Vito. It's a bit annoying when you get your 3-drop counter by the 2 mana counter spell. Vale. Okay. I will upkeep. Is it the deuce now? That could happen. No more lies. Now they are tapped out. We need to draw something good. It's time. Traditionally these matchups not terrible, but not the best. Like they're a clunky deck. You try to resolve big stuff. Also, if you get to resolve just one thing, it's usually enough to win. And the Up the Beanstalk really helps with that plan. Okay, can I resolve this one? It's not very scary, to be fair. That has hexproof from monocolor, so it's not trivial to kill. It's a 5/5. And you get like infinite Lightning Helixes, right? How does Jumpstart work? Well, it's not infinite, but you get double Lightning Helixes. I think the plan, like you can wait, try to outdraw their no more lies and stuff, but jamming, like trying to get like the idea is like you have a high density of threats that are like game winning on their own, so just jam, make them have it. Like here they had 4 mana, they could play Memory Deluge, they had to play a counter spell, but they are not getting ahead, we're just trading 1 for 1. And we have an extra card because of Jorion. Of course we have removal spells that are dead, but they also will draw removal spells that are dead. Maybe not dead, but not very useful. That's a problem, Teferi. Stupid Teferi. Teferi is the main issue, it's how you lose. It's just so hard to beat. We'll try to double Lightning Helix the Teferi. Feel Ruin is... well, Feel Ruin is annoying actually, because we don't have that many basics left. Like the first Feel Ruin we can manage. It's the subsequent ones that are going to be annoying. I had to get black for K command. Would be awesome to play the second Lightning Helix like right now. I don't think that's something I can afford to do. My Niv-Mizzet being exiled is annoying. Okay. Mana Confluence. Yeah, so that Teferi drew 2 cards and it took us 2 cards to kill it. You know, not the best for us. It is true that the new versions lack hard counters other than Dovin's Veto. So if we start casting Niv-Mizzets with 3 mana floating to play around No More Lies, we'll get the value, probably. Okay, that's 8 mana. No more lies. Also, time is an issue in this matchup, where both players seems like we don't kill. Can you activate Hallowed Storm Giants on attack? Promise I will kill it. They are. Huh. We do not have enough mana to pay for Ward and No More Lies. Be a problem actually. They have the third No More Lies. This maybe I should have waited for next turn. No. Easy. Too easy. I want to play Jorion without some value. Like even the smallest value. That guy counts. Fabula. That's why you play Wandering Mind, right? Because in these matchups that are all about value and cards, it's a powerful card. It's a powerful 2 for 1. Get lost. That's annoying because I cannot recover it with my K command. But those map tokens will get some value out of those. Maybe not. Sunfall. Sunfall it is. Well, I'm going to put this on the stack. Used to happen too that, like, I remember before, not a lot of people played K command, and when I started playing it, sure, it was mainly because sometimes you go Bring to Light Valky, but then your Valky dies, and not having a way to recycle it was really terrible. Yeah, good Hallowed Moonlight. Of course, Hallowed Moonlight is not against us. Oh, Anchorage. Nice. I think when they transform, because they will probably transform, I could destroy it and make them discard. That's fine. Sorry about that. I do not believe they have a direct answer for Tuvalki right now. So that's why I wanted to do this. You can start activating the land and attacking with it. It's just too slow to kill. It will kill Valky eventually, because now it attacks for 2. Let's say every turn it grows a counter, right? Because of the map token. It's just we draw 2 extra cards in the process. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If they have an, did they already play a land? Turn 12. I cannot tell. They played Castle Vantress. Then they should probably draw that thing. But if they let me draw it, I will exile it from the top of the deck. Are you going to? Oh, Hallowed to draw it. Cool. Cool. Unmoored Ego. Yeah, I'm going to attempt to extract all of your Teferis. I don't know how many they play, probably one more or two more. I could take all of the cards that answer Tibalt. That would be a way to win. Teferi answers Tibalt, I guess. So yeah, let's take Teferi. One and one more in the deck. They have a couple of Sar Typhoons, some Emperors, one more land, no more lands. Okay, so ways of literally winning the game: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sure. And Castle and Ardenvale. Didn't see that one there. Okay, let's learn to pay mana. This is their hand, so let's be cautious when deploying our threats. Ganjo, paying 4 life. Activate this. And use a map token onto it. Sunfall, I don't want to draw that. Okay, so we managed, it's what I said, right? Like hardcast, 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 hope to draw a few amount of dead cards and just get there. The thing is, any spell that resolves is usually so powerful, it's enough. You don't need to resolve 5 Niv-Mizzets to win. Like you will need to resolve 5 Choo-Choos, I don't know. Are we Supreme Verdicting? No. Still trying to attack down the Tibalt. It's a choice. It's like, what are you going to do if not? Right? You have to try. They will kill it next turn. Unless I play Yorion as a blocker. Oh, Feel of Rain. That's nice. So we can deck them. If we find the right cards, we can deck them. Using the Restless Anchorage because they will probably try to exile it. I will Supreme Verdict next turn, presumably. I'm going to light here. Play Jetmirs. And attack. If they want to play, like they have a Supreme Verdict, if they want to play a 1-day Emperor now, that's also fine by me. This is a 3-4 right now, could go up to a 4-5. It's also like yeah, you can grow it and stuff, but sometimes you miss. So no guaranteed growing. Like the card is great, don't get me wrong. It's just so hard. Just so hard to kill Latibalt with it. It is true that we have no good answers for a land. until we find a Field of Ruin or something from their own deck. But to kill a double color land, we don't really have good answers. Ah. Oh, now I breathe worse. I need more of this. Okay. We bring to light. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm missing white mana. For my 5th basic, that's a Ganjo basically. Drawing here. Province Veto. Cool. It's just so slow, right? To get there. Draw. The cards I can play. Blink the Up the Beanstalk. Play a Catacombs. End step, Beanstalk comes back, we draw another card. We have used the map token on the Jorion. Was definitely a choice not doing it. It's a 4-5, this is currently a 3-4. It can grow, but they have to hit with the map token, which is not trivial. Okay, they did hit. Interesting. I guess we have exiled the map token with my Leyline Binding. We have done that. Had that choice. They are going to champ. Why not? Now they play the Wandering. You got it. The counter on that thing. I'm going to kill the Wandering in response. Because I don't know if there's something in our deck that can kill this thing instant speed. I don't think there is. Because it's 2 colors and we are playing Vanishing Verse. It's our removal of choice. Sure, no more lies is fine. I will not play for it. Something? No, Caryatid. Okay, using my mana efficiently. The Field of Ruin is kind of bothering me. Will not allow us to do what we want to do. That is, use the land. Okay, exile the top. Put a Fable. I'm going to analyze the pollen. Exiling Sunfall and Unmoored Ego. Get another beefy flyer. Oof, Klothys? In this economy? Niv-Mizzet. Missing green. Here you go. Have a bunch of counter spells waiting for us. Oh, found the Klothys anyway. I'm going to try to grow this thing. On another land. Okay. Well, I think we are going to be able to win this game. It's just going to take a while. Sure, take the Fable, why not? Play Ketria. Discard a couple of cards. Luckily we have 80 cards, because we will be decking ourselves. They started with 20 cards left in their deck, and they are at 22 and we're at 32. Another Farewell would be annoying. Yeah, another Farewell would be annoying. They went top. Wow, that's something. An Arset is fine. We can manage an Arset. Did they pass the turn? No. Get lost. They can kill my Tibalt now. Boring. Boring and unexciting, I would say. Eat one of the memory deluges. This there. No spells. Don't I have spells in my deck? Put the reveal cards into your graveyard. No sense. So I kind of want to attack with this, with my cards. This will allow me to have Klothys unlocked. I'm going to attack with everything. Focus. Nada. Como el 4. 4. Como Harrison 4. Are we playing this game optimally? I would say far from it. Is it going to matter? I hope not, because the only card I think is going to really matter is going to be another Farewell. Okay, I will counter your one-lane Emperor with one of my million counter spells that are actually yours. And it's lethal. I thought they were going to champ block because the counter spells are up there. Wow, I have 11 minutes left. That's not a lot. Vito, Surak. This is only playing with Sunfall really sucks. Unmoored Ego not great. Lightning Helix probably not great. Notion Thief has Flash. I guess Flash is fine. Let's go. Let's go Jorion. Well, this is where Analyze the Pollen comes in, right? As an extra land. Rootbound Crag, great start. So, yeah, I'm going out of frame. Don't worry. Just having my phone. I don't love the idea of spending this on a land, but I think it's fine. Oh no, Narseta? Oof, Narset is annoying. We do have the Vanishing Verse for it at least. Let's see what they get. Okay, this turn is tricky, right? They reveal Asiok, so we kind of want to use our Dobbin's Veto to stop it. But that's a highly inefficient use of our mana. I could go Fable, kind of force them to use it. Then in my upkeep, I can Vanishing Verse the Asiok. Where mana is also very bad. There's no world in where we use Vanishing Verse and Dovin's Veto in the same turn without the Fable token. So I'm going to do Fable. This will allow them to have another Narset activation. And Asiok is annoying, but right now we don't really care about it. I don't think. Okay, what happened there? So I'm fine with this. I don't need to do anything. I just want to attack. If they have, let's say, a 1-day Emperor, I will just Dovin's Veto it and then play a 1-day Mine. Our start is being very good. Yeah, playing the 1-day Mine anyway because it's free value. If they counter it, they counter it. That's such a low investment. You know what? With this board and this hand already, loading up on Dovin's Veto sounds amazing. Yeah, they can go Super Invert it. But aside from that, double Dovin's Veto covers us a lot. So annoying, right? Because you have the thing that cannot be countered and it's amazing, but so, like you have Dovin's Veto that is the way of surely countering something, but you cannot counter Super Invert it with it. Wow. I'm usually a fast player, and we are behind on clock. My Michael line is lagging a bit, so I will probably have to reset it. Here we will attack Narset, kill it and say go. No reason to do anything else. No reason to expose more things into the verdict if they have it. Will in fact double attack Narset. Just in case. You never know. The token from the Fable is just so good. Getting a treasure token every turn. Like, you are used to, so we are used to Fable nowadays being like, you play it, they kill the token, and then they kill the Fable. It was a 2-for-1, and you loot. And that's like the worst case scenario for the card. We have a lot of cards, so we want a lot of mana. Only problem with this is if we want to go double Dovin's Veto in the same turn, we will have to crack the treasures, which is fine. That sucks. How is it fine if it sucks? Huh? Así pensamos. Okay, we're passing the turn. Have no reason to take any action here other than keep attacking. At some point making 1-day Mine copies with my Reflection of Kiki-Jiki. We have all the mana advantage in the world and the board advantage, even the cards. Yeah, I don't like, so I will counter. It's not even that I don't like, just I kind of want them to try to play something big and scary here because they have baited the Dovin's Veto out of our hand, right? Like a Farewell. Farewell would be wonderful. No farewell? That looked like a Sunfall. TBH. Look at this thing. It's so cute. It's so freaking cute. What is this? Opponent really tanking on this one. Astio. You got it, fam. I just do this. Oh, they have a removal. Wow. They did. Crazy motherfucker, they did. Oh no, Miserino. It's terrible when you miss on those effects. Did I not play a land this turn? It was a Fabled Passage, so you know. Es the Sunfall. Chris Paco con las rebajas. Leyline Binding seems very nice. I don't want to draw my Sylvan Caryatid. I want to draw my Omnath. Face, face, Takasio, and they are conceding, I think. No, not yet. Okay, no need to. So now they can wipe the board if they want, because we don't have. Okay, that's fine. You will gain 2 life with it. You can just attack face. Where are my Lightning Helixes? Why did I cyber them out? Why would you let me do such a thing, people? Chat? Don't let me do that next time. Had I played the Fable? Because usually, like, the deal for damage with Omnath is a fantasy, it never happens. Because you only have like 4 Fable in 80 cards. It happens a lot more in Modern because you have a lot of fetch lands. But we could have done it. We are going to set it up for next turn just in case. But I don't think there's going to be next turn. Hello, Moonlight, okay. And that's it. That was long. I'm going to take a break. Just vibing with my bird serpent companion. The mirror again? Wow. Mirror is not very fun, I don't think. Maybe it is. Do you find it fun? I don't think it's very fun. This, because this kind of like, no, it's like Battle Cruise magic. Really feels like whoever draws less dead cards and I feel you don't have many moves. Just as I mentioned, right? Like you look at your hand, what's the highest mana cost, what's the highest colors, and you play that thing, and whoever gets most of the expensive cards wins. That's my feeling, but maybe I'm wrong. I have been known to be wrong in the past. Caryatid, great draw. I don't want to use Analyze the Pollen this early, but maybe I have to. Second Caryatid, medium draw. I will Unmoored Ego for Bring to Light next turn. We're drawing Unmoored Ego a lot. That helps in the mirror. That's my advice. It used to be back in the days. Wow. This is Enigmatic Incarnation, right? So I'm taking that. I'm naming Enigmatic Incarnation here. This is not the mirror. In the mirror you used to name Niv-Mizzet, because without Niv-Mizzets there was no way to win. But now you have a lot of options. I forgot to restart Magic Online between rounds, as I said I was going to do. Okay, I have a decent hand, but I'm not very scared. I have no more lies, but no white mana for it, or no red. I have red mana for Fable at least. Hello. You want to counter this? Didn't think so. Are you going to counter this? This Leyline Binding doesn't cost 1 mana because we do not have red. They are going to play Fable, leaving no more lights ready. I could analyze the pollen for a red source here. I think I'm going to do it. That will allow me to play Leyline Binding for 1 mana, draw extra cards with it. Yada. I already mentioned, but I like taking the Goblin token. I like it even more if you draw like this. I will kill the Fable later. Now just playing the one in mine. This is kind of bait. If they counter this, I will Vanishing Verse the Fable. Usually, this is not the greatest matchup. Didn't used to be, because they do more powerful stuff than we do. Like they are playing 7 drops and we are playing 5 drops. Basically, that's the summary. So their 5 drops are more powerful. That said, I'm going to play a Valky, and that's very powerful. Valky is the most powerful thing going on. It should be. You have played Up the Beanstalk first to try to draw extra cards. Did you find another counter? Oh. What? Draw more? Maybe it was a mistake not drawing first. We missed 1 card. It's the, like, I was hoping for the card to resolve, of course. The idea was it resolves and we draw extra, and with the extra mana we may do something. Okay, Jorion is powerful. We're going to play Niv-Mizzet Reborn, which hopefully draws the same or even more cards. Dun, 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 dun. Trigger. There's a lot of triggers going on in this deck. One, two, three. Could Vanishing Verse something, but I think I'm going to get Jorion into my hand. Because Jorion later with the Leyline Binding. The Jorion is cooler than our Jorion. That battle they have won. They can chain to the rocks the Jorion, but that's the Niv-Mizzet, but that's such a liability. I just Vanishing Verse it and get it back. Coffee. My passion. Wow, that's a lot of mana. See, this is the problem. They played 7 drops. Like, if this is an Atraxa, that's annoying. Agent of Treachery is annoying. They have a lot of annoying things. Okay, main deck, rest in peace. I love it. I love it. They took Boseiju, No More Lies, and Paths. That means we don't really want to Jorion Leyline Binding Atraxa. We don't have easy ways of killing an Atraxa, I must say. So we are going to exile it with a Valky. This deck makes me extremely happy. Just in case you haven't realized. Makes me extremely happy. Valky is your answer for everything, basically. You go Valky. But as I mentioned, they have more powerful things going on than we do. Exile Atraxa. Probably going to Vanishing Verse this, so they cannot really keep up on cards. Think Caryatid to have more mana and to not have to discard instead. Now they could kill the Caryatid and then kill the Tibalt. Sorry, kill the Niv-Mizzet and then kill the Tibalt. That's fine if it happens. We just really need it to get the tracks out of play. Ah, we'll lock. I promise. Is this a Wrath? Oh, wow. Wow, that was a lot of work. Yeah, I think we're winning this game. That's a feeling I have. Again, I totally forgot to screenshot the deck, so I have no idea what to expect. I don't think anything can go too wrong if I just do this. Trigger from my own. What if I play the Atraxa? It's just scary. I don't want Atraxa in play because they could get it back. Like there's ways to get it back, right? Not even hard. Want to draw a couple of extra cards because drawing cards is fun. Who doesn't like drawing? This. Done. Don't, not cycling, just passing. You can, if you need blockers, which is not the case, you can exile, use the Caryatids for mana, and then exile them with Jorion, so you get them back. So you cannot use them again, but that's a neat little trick, I think. If you don't think it's neat, well, maybe you don't deserve my attention. Don't play a Wrath, it will be annoying. Elesnorn is good in the mirror, but with 4 Vanishing Verses, it's not what it used to be. Used to be so good, like unbeatable, basically, because you only played ETB based removal spells. I'm going to draw my whole deck. How am I going to win? I'm not sure about it. I'll draw my whole deck if I want. Yes, I would like to discard excessive mana sources. Tibalt plus. You can find broken stuff off their deck. They do play some very good ones. Let's attack. We have a good attacking force. I don't think they have wraths of any kind. Maybe they do. I don't think so. What if I just bring to light for Niv-Mizzet? The other Niv-Mizzet. And I start going Lightning Helix, Lightning Helix, Lightning Helix. Oh my god, it's Lightning Helix. Oh my god, it's Lightning Helix. Do we have enough mana for this to work? I think we have exactly enough. Let's try. Maybe we don't have mana types, but I think we do. So I go Lightning Helix, Job Face. This is going to be very cool. Wonderful way of ending the game. Lightning Helix, your face. And now you can see where I'm going with this, right? Cast this from my graveyard with Jumpstart, target your face. Oh yeah. So the Niv-Mizzet is completely justified and it's a wonderful card you should play. Just because we just won with it and that's awesome. It's kind of awesome, not gonna lie. It was very fun. We could have won in any number of ways, but this was a very fun way of winning. Okay, happy about the Dobbins vetoes. Don't really care about Clarion or Helixes. Notion Thief. Yeah, I guess they play Fable the same way the other deck our deck does. Vanishing Verse is a necessary evil, it's just not great. Leyline Binding is kind of a liability, but I think it's fine. Let's try. Jorion. Chef's Kiss, what a beautiful hand. This deck, I just like it so much. Problem is like when you play Pioneer, the idea is to not shuffle, right? No fetch lands allowed. And all the decks I like in Pioneer shuffle a lot. This one shuffles because of the Fables. Waze not shuffles because of the Philo Ruins. It's just not great. Passing the turn here. If I can nab a Fable, I counter your Fable, play mine. will put us very ahead, I think. Wow. Wow, you see that? Well, I'm hitting my land drops. Just go. Yeah, I don't want you having card advantage. That doesn't make me happy. We play Fable, they will probably have an answer for it. But if they don't, we'll be very happy. They have their own... No more lies. Not believe their lies. Okay, now it's scary because we are entering the territory of... Let's do this right. Up the Beanstalk, playing around No More Lies, which they are very clearly signaling. Also, they missed a land drop, which I wouldn't recommend. If you are playing one of these 5-color gigantic deck mirrors, I wouldn't recommend missing land drops. I think Leyline Binding is good because if they play an Incarnation here, that would be annoying. At least with the Leyline Binding, we have a plan. It's also 1 mana Leyline Binding with this mana base we have. Okay, no need to play into the counters. So let's do like this. Do like this and start attacking for 2. Now that Leyline Binding will really help us. We can cycle the Savai Triome if we want. Wow, Scry 2. That's not the most powerful play. They went top. What a waste, huh? What did you draw? I'm going to cycle this. Notion Thief. Notion Thief is coming our way. Can feel it. No. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Next turn we can start playing around No More Lies. Don't think there's any reason to take action before that. We're happy just, you know, hitting our land drops. What say you? Fable. We have already explained how we deal with this situation. Oh, Veto is a nice one. Let's go in for the Niv-Mizzet here. Don't really care about the other cards. This leaves me with Veto already. Even if they manage to... Like, they haven't done anything, this game or the other one. Like, I think our deck is more consistent than theirs. That is true. I will Leyline Binding on the upkeep. Try to hit the Fable. Like, when they are doing their thing, I think it's a lot more powerful than what we do. Not close. Technically I should Leyline Binding now. Right? I will have to discard anyway, but this way I have more information on what to discard. a land anyway. It was going to be an easy one. Yeah, I think our deck is a lot more consistent than theirs. We just need less pieces. At least now, the difference between last game and this game, we have a 2-1 that is slowly killing them. So the game is faster. We're going for bulky because it's the best way of finishing. It's our best finisher. Doesn't even matter how we tap. Unless we draw the bulky right now. That'd be sweet. Now it matters because of Omnath. No, it never matters because Fable is better. We could play the Omnath anyway with the planes, huh? Just tap your black lands and you should usually be able to cast the Omnath. Okay, there are 12, we have 4 power on the table and they have 5 lands. That's it. On turn 10. We haven't missed a single land drop. And we are not going to, probably. Okay, so Enigmatic Incarnation here could start getting the ball rolling for them. Night of Autumn kill my Leyline Binding. This and this. Leyline Binding your token. Attack. They can trade if they want. Since they do. Omnath. That wasn't the best way to tap for Omnath. But we didn't let us draw. We didn't let us play the Jorion. Sell this, 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 and this. End step, everything comes back. We get a bunch of triggers. Hopefully we win the game from here. Okay, get the Vanishing Verse, I guess. We already have a Niv To Light in hand. So opponent has to resolve this board, and then... yeah. Alright, 3-1, let's go for the last one. Okay. Let's get a solid 4-1. It's terrible, right? Because when I start losing, people lose interest. Started the video by losing, people lose interest, and now like we're kind of unlucky on that first game of the league, but the rest of the games have been a massacre. People are going to miss out just because I lost the first one. But well, that's their fault. Oh, are we going to get Redemption versus Vampires? Maybe. Our hand is so much better this time around. Playing Caryatid first because it will allow us to do a lot of stuff next turn, including resolving a Klothys, God of Destiny, which is unbeatable. I don't like throwing the word unbeatable around, but Klothys, very close to. Killing the name. Oh. First drawing, then killing. This is an ugly. Both Lightning Helixes are ugly. I just like the original one. Or the full art one. The full art one is chef's kiss. The next turn, ideally, it's Obnath, Crag Fabled Passage, Klothys plus Lightning Helix, and that should be GG. Of course, they can do a million things here that will stop that plan. Mainly a discard spell. Not a million, right? Discard spell or Liliana? Or removal on Obnath with a draw trigger on the start. That would also work. Aside from that, not much they can do. If you don't have an instant speed removal, I think the game is going to be very over. It doesn't seem so. When you do this is the most powerful deck in the format. Not close. This is unstoppable, basically. How are you beating this draw? We're even gaining life in the process with our Lightning Helixes and whatnot. I could, if I wanted, but I didn't want to, I could have just played Search for a Forest and played Klothys plus Up the Beanstalk. So I saved the Lightning Helix for the Reflection of PG. That's a choice I could have made. Nah, that I didn't want to. I just don't think it was worth it. Fine. Our deck is full of removal. We'll find a way of killing that. See? We'll always find. There's always a way. Playing Indatha Triome, so Leyline Binding costs 1 less. It's just with double Up the Beanstalk. Like, they can never keep up. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh my god. Sorry, opponent. This is too much. This is not nice. This is very mean. But it's also vengeance for what we did the other game. I'm not going to play the Analyze the Pollen because if they find a Thoughtseize, I'd rather. Like, if they want to take the Analyze the Pollen, I keep the same amount of Niv-Mizzets in my deck. Wow, Hardcast Bane Reaper. That's like a bit too late. If I wanted, I could decide Fabled Passage to add mana. Sadly 4 mana, 4 CMC from my graveyard. Get Niv-Mizzet, cast Niv-Mizzet. This is the life we chose to live, and it's the best life you can have. Do this. Good attack, but what's the point? They have a 6/5. Yeah, your move, opponent. Vampires cannot get back from this kind of situation. I love this deck. It's so powerful. It's just like whoa. Woo. Just play the best stuff. Wow, Preacher. Wow, Fable. Am I worried? The answer may surprise you, because I'm not. I'm indeed not very worried. Also, just the Klothys alone will eventually kill them. Exile this thing, because why not? Play Fable. Just clicking buttons here. Play One Day Mine. They have no tools to come back in this game. Even Sorin will not do it. Yeah, they can go Sorin, Blast on the Vein Reaper, give it lifelink, and I will just go Bring to Light for bulky assign job Vein Reaper, sacrificing my Sylvan Caryatid. Are you getting out of that situation? Harlow is waiting for me to respond. You can wait, you can wait. All you want. Yeah. Okay. So as we mentioned, our sideboard is not very powerful in this matchup because we are already playing the wood cards, which are like everything, like our whole deck is designed to win here. Taking out Unmoored Ego as mentioned before. Probably Cosmic Rebirth is fine, Klothys is good. One day in mine is medium. Okay, let's smash. This is the last game. I hope this is the last game, but you never know. This is not a great hand. I'm going to keep it, but it's not a great hand. Playing the tower because it will allow us to Vanishing Verse something. Not that. Okay, Leyline Binding, not terrible. It's true that if they play a Vein Reaper here, we cannot kill it. They play a Liliana, we are fine. Oh, I'm missing green mana. I didn't realize I'm missing green mana. But this is fine. The fact that we have they kind of have to take Leyline because this is the problem. How we lost round 1 versus this deck. Game 1 is because we had all 5 drops and they were attack. Here, like if they don't take the Leyline, we can buy time, and with that time, we will eventually draw another 5 drop. That's powerful. Not taking into account that we already have a Bring to Light in hand. I want to take damage. Here we're killing the Blood Tide. So yeah, it's for us it's all about buying our time. Waiting patiently. We're going to analyze the pollen to make sure we have a land drop. I should stop my upkeep, no, because I didn't have it. Think kitchen things. Going to get green, I think. So we should be at 16, but I didn't have the upkeep stop. Now, if they have more pressure, we can find anything that we want with Bring to Light. And if they have interaction, we have too many cards that are good in our hand. We go for bulky here. Let's see. Bulky goes down to 3, I think. Right? 5 goes down to 2. So they could kill it by activating Mutable. That's not terrible. It's like they have to take their whole turn to do it. And we get a Sheoldred anyway. You know, like we still have Sheoldred waiting there. And they have to activate Mutable to kill the Tibalt, so looking fine. Now we play probably Niv-Mizzet because it's the biggest. It's what I mentioned. How many colors do you have in your hand? So it's a better way of using your mana. Taking Lightning Helix over Clarion. Next turn we can go Sheoldred plus a 2-drop that we have just found. This is an uphill battle for them. Hardcast the thingy, okay. What if I just bring to light? What if I just attack? First and foremost. Like an Afenza, you know, the foremost. They're never blocking here. Right? I'm going to go for Sunfall. It's basically playing a 3-3 that exiles the board. And I think that's good enough in this situation. It also doesn't get affected by the trigger of the Bane Reaper. Now they could have another Bane Reaper, but we have the Incubator token and the Fable token to kill it. 8. And a Preacher. Oh, I'm going to pay life for the Steamvents because it could be Lightning Helix or Incubator token activation. Also, they are at 11. I don't know how they took all that much damage. But this Sheoldred is going to end the game super fast. In fact, with the Lightning Helix in hand, we are close to lethal. Just as a reminder, we should be at 2 more life than we actually are. Maybe you forgot about that. Since I have the Lightning Helix for the surprise gain 3 life out of nowhere, I'm just passing the turn. I'm hoping they don't find a way to kill me. Because I don't think attacking is good. Well, maybe attacking is good with... No, because they drain me for 2. Okay, we go down to 6. But they have no more cards, so... We... Oh, that was on their upkeep. Okay, that makes sense. They attack, we Lightning Helix their face. And we have to find a way to win. A 3 life. Nine mana. Nine mana. 8 mana. I can get Omnath. I can get another Niv-Mizzet. Just draw a bunch of cards with Niv-Mizzet. That will work. I guess that's good enough. Or I hope it is. Vanishing Verse. Has to be the... if we had one more card in hand, it would be the other Niv-Mizzet. The 5-5. This way it has to be Niv-Mizzet Reborn. You know, it's not terrible casting an Niv-Mizzet Reborn, you know. Just risky. Technically a removal spell could kill us. We found Vanishing Verse. I think I'm attacking here. Yeah, attacking makes a lot of sense. So ideally they just try to block. What we want to do is Vanishing Verse before blockers. Sorry, after blockers. Yeah, like this. Sacrifice this, because this way one of the ways they could kill us, it would be drawing Sorin and throwing the mutable at our face. This way they don't have that out, and we have a 6-6 and a Fable that's about to flip, and we still have a Jorion. Remember the Jorion? So you know, I would say we are in a very decent spot. I don't think they have outs because they don't play Bone Crusher Giant. Sheldred could kill us. A well-timed Sheldred. The third one, I think, would be. But those 2 life we lost are proving to be quite critical. I'm not going to play Caryatid because I would like to find something I can cast with my Niv-Mizzet. Let's see what we reveal. The last reveal. We found Lightning Helix. Now I don't think we can lose. That's what I wanted, of course. I think I didn't play this optimally, but we won, so of course it doesn't matter, and we are amazing, varianza buena, and all that. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for watching. This was a lot of a day, right? Like, long video and everything, but I think it was a lot of fun. This deck is so fun to me. I like it so much, and I hope you liked it as much as I do. You can tell me in the comments down below and all that. Like, subscribe, ring the bell thingy, or more important, go watch another video. There's a playlist. There should be like a playlist up here, and somewhere in the other side of the screen there should be a video recommended for you by the YouTube algorithm. So maybe do that. Click on that. And yeah, come tomorrow for more videos. Nice, bye.